and get under
suffering
it.
from a bad case of dead as hell.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 35 of Bards and Nobles, the podcast. The podcast.
Keep it going.
The podcast where we drink beer and eat salads and try to speak English. I am Brian, the Dungeon Master, and tonight I'm joined by...
Baron von Beauregard the Sixth, the spellless ranger.
Don't fuck it up. It's played by Aaron Williams.
You said Aaron Williams twice. You screwed it up. You're out.
I didn't say Aaron Williams twice. You screwed up.
You heard it twice.
Me being screwed up. Yeah.
Hi, Kibe. Where is Senpai?
I knew he was going to do it. It still kills me.
I'm Charles Nelson playing Max Stormblade, the human paladin.
Got him.
I'm Anthony Boyd. I'll be playing Grit Scroondale, the half-trial rogue.
Trey O'Neill playing Flint McShrimpton, the dwarf druid.
And I'm Andrew Danon. I will be playing Elon Musket, the Warforged gunsmith.
And I believe tonight, Anthony Boyd is going to help us get into the game with a short recap of last episode's adventure.
Oh, it's going to be so short.
That's what she said.
So last episode, we just hung out at the camp after we cleared it out. Some centaurs. We decided to...
Nope.
Was that the one before?
Yep.
It's like 3 before.
It's going to be even shorter.
Oh man, Ralph had some cats. The king was like, hey man, you guys need to go north and collect these fragments. They gave us some names of those fragments. I don't remember them. Someone has them written down somewhere. Ralph and his cats were acting weird. We headed north. At the time, we're going to go to Dragonmoth first and check out some cultist activities to help some folks
Some
out.
Tiamat sympathizers.
Yeah. And as we got closer, we saw some wyverns circling the city, and we went to check it out. Our polymorph druid went ahead first, or he may be beast-shaped. I don't know. Polymorph because he can fly. Yeah. He went to go check that shit out, and he's right in the middle of some shit, and we're also about to get in that shit. So
I ain't in the shit yet.
He polymorphed into the Blu-ray, didn't he?
The Blu-ray.
Polymorphed?
Yes.
Yeah, I polymorphed. Yeah.
He burned polymorph for it because he can't be shaped into flying creatures yet.
No, I can do flying creatures. It's because the CR was artificially inflated.
Blu-rays are
they're so strong.
crazy rare, magnificent creatures.
Also, check out the episode image for this episode.
Oh yeah,
There's some
fan
awesome art
of a
for the
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray fan
And now
art.
we're jumping right into it.
We're going to jump
Shut
right
up,
in
Aaron.
and then take a small step backwards just so I can clarify some things.
This hokey
Correct the recap.
No, just heading north towards Dragon's Maw. Just to give you guys an idea, it's kind of a few days travel. It's close, or it's further away than just a hop, skip, and a jump.
I have a game question.
Yeah.
Are there any other modes of travel other than like pack animals and stuff? Like,
So
do
far,
zeppelins exist?
so far,
Like, do
for
we
you
know
guys?
these?
Yeah, you guys know these things.
Like what?
Zeppelins do exist. Smaller forms of mechanical
Dirigibles.
flight and stuff like that. You say dirigible? Is that
Dirigibles.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I think.
I don't know which one of those
Yes.
is bigger.
Yeah, they're pretty small though. Nothing big. They exist around Kingsford, which is like the magic capital, and then they also some exist around Dragon's Maw. So Max, you've seen a couple of them around. But like I was saying, Dragon's Maw is a little further north. You guys have been traveling for a few days, and the terrain has kind of changed a little bit from the plains type land around Sedlio to a more desert-like landscape. There's a lot more red red clay and dirt, rocky formations. There's less foliage, less trees, and it's actually making the sky's blue pop a little bit more. It's a very different looking landscape than the center of this kingdom.
Sweet.
And so you guys were way further on like one of the outskirts of it, as you saw the wyverns flying around a small village that circling the plume of smoke that originated from the village. And yeah, as you get closer, Shrimp, you see that there are definitely 2 wyvern riders, just kind of circling around. And then you see on the ground, there's people running, screaming. There's some people getting hacked down where they stand, burning buildings in this small village.
What about the villagers?
Oh yeah, some of them are definitely burning too. It looks like
the peasants.
Up ahead in the distance, it looks like havoc and it looks like chaos, and it definitely looks like a raid of some kind.
All right. How far away is the rest of the group? I assume they're booking it.
Yeah, they're on their way, but you've made it a good few minutes ahead of them because you were flying double time just to get closer.
100 million miles an hour.
Relatively.
Using my mind powers, I reach back and I ask them like, "All right, guys, can you hear me?"
Oh yeah, sure, they can hear you.
Okay,
I say no. Does he hear?
Perfect. We got 2 dudes riding dragons up here, and then there's some chaos down in the village. How far out are y'all?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
A few minutes behind you.
Take whatever you did and divide it by 2. And that's where we are.
All right.
Somewhere that makes sense.
Somebody run the numbers on.
No, that math checks.
I start to fall as I try to write the numbers in the air. I'm no longer flying.
That's quick math.
All right. How far away from the closest wyvern rider am I?
Leagues.
Like, okay, so really far away?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like underwater?
Nope. Just but that far.
All right, I'm going to get as close as I can without alerting them, I guess. Like,
Okay.
close to the wyverns as I can. Like, I want to stay a safe distance, but I want to get closer, see if there's any other things I can see.
What are you looking for?
Just trying to get how many people are on the ground attacking and that kind of stuff. Just trying to get some
give me a
intel.
perception check.
Yeah. 7.
Okay. You fly closer to get a better vantage point. And in this time that you're getting closer, you see one of the wyvern riders actually swoops down, picks up a person, flies up a good 30 or 40 feet and just like drops them.
Oh man.
And you see easily half a dozen of other like raiders and stuff.
Yeah.
Just running around, chopping people down.
So that's 6, correct?
That's 6
Yes,
of them,
that's
boy.
Round 6.
He sees 6 with a perception roll of 7. Just, cutting people down. You see one guy, he tosses his torch into a building and he's laughing maniacally. These guys just look like they're pillaging for the shit of it.
Goddamn Fire Nation out here wrecking shit.
All right. How far?
You do get the sense that the other wyvern rider that's just kind of encircling, he's kind of doubling back, and it looks like he may have spotted you.
All right. I'm
He's
gonna.
probably like, what the fuck is that?
Oh my god, that's a goddamn
Yeah. I try to act natural. Yeah, I don't know. I make some Blu-ray calls.
Make sure your resolution is correct.
Just curious, for my sake, what does a Blu-ray call sound like?
It sounds like it's like a woo, like
So it's like a tornado siren.
All right. Sure, you make those calls.
yeah.
It's like a loud, skinny fart.
It's gonna be my new ringtone.
So yeah, I'm just hanging out, being natural, and trying to, I'm just gonna keep my eye on him,
Waiting on us.
waiting on the
Okay.
guys.
And you guys are all doing what?
Catching up.
Dashing.
Yep.
All right, just charging in.
Well, we're riding on our mounts, but our mounts are dashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think technically I can move faster than my mount.
So boy's kind of falling behind.
You're not tricycle?
It's a bonus action dash.
Gotcha. All right.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, you guys are charging in.
Yeah, trying to close the distance between us and these wyverns.
I can
That wyvern and the rider itself, they kind of fly towards you and then circle back because you just look like a random bird just flying in the air, acting natural.
I'm curious.
Blu-ray, completely natural.
We're gonna keep heading there.
Yeah.
Just let me know when I'm in shot range because I would like to take a shot
Okay.
Of what? Vodka?
of my gun.
All right. As 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 of you get within a couple 100 feet of the village, you definitely hear now the yelling and the screaming of villagers, men, women. You hear children crying.
Lamentations.
And you see, at least 1 or 2 people running out of burning buildings, just on fire. It's just mass chaos. At
Are
this point,
any of the Wyvern riders within 500 feet of me?
within 500?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, then very soon I will have a shot.
I would like to take a shot at one of them, the one that's closest. Within
Okay.
500 feet.
I quickly do a mental shout to the group and say, "Don't kill the wyverns. We're going to ride them."
Yeah, I'm trying to take out the rider.
Okay.
A 9.
9. Your shot rings out. This is the thunder cannon, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
It rings out, and immediately you hear the roar of one of the wyverns as he pulls back, and then he turns around, and they have now spotted you. So both wyverns
Got their attention.
flying towards you guys, and I'll need everyone to roll initiative.
So what happens if this is reminiscent of the last episode of season 1? And we can't. Well, I guess we got more
And
archers
season
this
3
time.
is right around the corner, baby.
There's no cliff, so we should be fine.
That is true.
Also,
I haven't
we,
covered myself in oil.
also we just had a long rest and we have all of our stuff.
We should be good.
Should be is the operative word.
Guys, we're all going to die.
All right, so 25 through 20.
Ooh, 23.
All right. Greets. You know what? 20 through 10.
18.
14.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing group initiative?
Yeah, you guys are going first. Yeah, I still take the average
Okay.
initiative. So yeah, you guys let me know what you're doing. You see 2 wyvern riders and 2 wyverns. Both of them look like they are they're pretty big, beefy guys that you recognize as hobgoblins. They've got long ponytails. They're not exactly, they're not green-skinned goblinoid types, but they're bigger, and they have furry skin. They've got a red tint to it, and they've got like the big massive teeth kind of jutting out of their mouths.
I know exactly what I'm going to do.
And like both of them have spears that they're holding. And they're riding through the air towards you. On the ground, you do see in the middle of the village, there's at least two of the other raiders just standing over a group of we'll say innocents for the sake of brevity. And then you see a couple more guys that they don't seem to have noticed you, and they're still running around chasing people and running in and out of buildings. But from your vantage point, Shrimp, the number on the ground has jumped up to 8. Because you've seen people coming in and out of buildings, so you assume that there's also more doing stuff inside.
Before that, can I try and knock one of them off?
Well, I was going to just say there's 8 on the ground at least.
Gotcha.
How close are the 2 flying?
How close are they?
Yeah,
To each other or to us?
to us.
We'll say they're within like 300 feet.
I tell them I've got one of the flyers.
All right. I'll take one. I'm going to try and knock him off of his mount. And hopefully the fall will kill him. If not, the sword.
There's literally nothing I can do this far out. I dash
I would like
towards the city.
Okay.
I would like to interject that those innocents, quote unquote, will be the judge of that, and I'd like to have a trial.
That was one of our most popular episodes. I just want to say.
Fucking hate it. I can't handle that stress.
What are you guys doing?
I would like to. Go ahead.
I'm just going to cast Bless on 3 of you, so I'll get Baron and
I'll accept
I'll
your
get,
bless.
get Elon.
Thanks,
and
bro.
I'll get Shrimp.
Is Shrimp within range? He's flying high above us.
I guess he's far away. I'll get Grits.
So Brian,
You jerk.
I'm going to take a shot.
No, he's too far away. Bless
at
me.
the wyvern that is within 300 feet.
Hey, man. The Wyvern or the Rider?
The wyvern's rider
Okay.
is who I'm trying to shoot. And because I have sharpshooter, I don't have disadvantage on long range, and I ignore half cover and 3/4 cover.
Right.
And so I'm going to take a shot upon him,
And you get a D4 from Bless.
and I get a D4 from my
Okay.
blessedness, which is
Nice.
going to be
Yes.
Bless this mess.
23.
All right. Yeah, it hits.
That hits.
Nice.
What kind of shot were you doing?
I'm going to do a pushed attack.
Okay.
So the pushed attack should knock him back up to, I think it's 15 feet.
Gotcha.
He has to make a strength saving throw against a 15.
Okay. Well,
And that is going to be a D8 and a D12. And I don't get any sneak attack, right?
right.
Gotcha. A D8 and a D12, and I don't get my Colossus Slayer.
How much?
18 damage.
All right. You fire out. He takes the hit to the shoulder, and the wyvern gets pushed with him, and they kind of just do this flip in the air, but they maintain their momentum, and they
Are
just
they
continue.
Flying towards prone. I was taking aim while Baron took his shot, and I was waiting to see if that would follow or if that would actually, affect the rider like he wanted.
Okay.
And since it didn't, I'm going to take a shot at that rider.
Okay. No, he's still riding. He's still heading towards you guys.
Does a 23 hit? That's
It
with
does?
my thunder cannon and all that stuff.
Okay. Yeah, it hits.
Sweet.
What was the total damage you did?
18.
18. All right.
And then after he's done, I'm going to take my second shot at him.
I mean, you can still roll the dice.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
26 damage.
Okay.
And just so that you know, I'm going to declare sharpshooter and take a -5 penalty on the attack roll so
Okay.
that I can get a +10 on the damage.
Gotcha.
Nice. Hopefully he hits
So that's a 13 instead
Plus
of an
your plus
18.
4.
D4.
You have your D4.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad.
Stop using your wooden dice.
For the
good
D4
rolls on the
rolls,
D4.
if you want, you can roll a D8 and then just divide it by 2. Because I really don't like rolling D4s
Oh, I
because they don't
gotcha.
roll. But I mean, you can't re-roll that one. We just
Sure.
okay.
All right. So that's 21. That's 30 minus 5. 25. Does that hit?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So I'm
Fuck
going to hit him. And did you hit?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So he has already taken damage. So I'm going to get my D8 of Colossus Slayer.
Okay.
This poor dude just
And
made a terrible decision. He's like, I'm gonna dive bomb these guys. Go, 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 go.
Right into the AA gun.
This is why we had the Second Amendment.
12, 16. Plus 10 is going to be 26 damage.
Nice.
Yeah. After 3 hits, he slumps over and he's just hanging off the side of this wyvern.
Does the wyvern crash?
No, I mean he was still flying in the air.
The Wyvern goes completely retarded and just
I was thinking maybe, he lost control of it. It crashes into the other wyvern.
We still have distance to think about. Like,
at this
crash into the other one.
He wants a Star Wars.
All right, they're in a tight V formation.
What are you guys doing?
All right, I'm gonna go to the other Wyvern rider,
Okay.
and I am going to grab onto his back.
All right. You were still pretty far away because you said you wanted to stay away to keep a safe distance.
I mean, were they
Vantage
heading
point.
towards us?
Yeah.
All right, how far away am I?
You'd have to dash to close the distance in this one.
Okay, could I dash and grab somebody?
Can you bonus action dash?
I don't know.
Does
I don't think so.
Bonus hash.
No, you know what? Sure, go ahead.
Cool, Brian.
That's fine.
All right, I'm going to try to get behind him and grab onto his back.
Okay.
And just try to get into like that spot in your back you can't reach.
As a bird?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not as a bird, as a Blu-ray.
All right.
I'm going to just dig in, I'm going to hold on, and then that'll be the end of my turn for now.
Okay.
Dig it.
You
Blu-rays
fly in.
burrow. I don't know if you knew this, Brian.
You
They
fly
can
in,
burrow into
you
the
grab
victim.
onto his back.
Can I drop polymorph as a free action, or is it drop concentration?
I think you can drop it as like a bonus action or something, or for free. I don't know.
It's a concentration spell, so hesitate to drop a concentration spell.
Yeah, sure. You can drop it whenever you want.
All right. Then indoor form, I'm riding bitch. I got a hold of him.
All right, you're just clawing at him, trying to hold on because it's a bumpy ride right now.
All right.
Everyone else?
I would like to.
Just double dash into the city, baby.
I'm gonna use animal handling to tame the wyvern.
All right, describe to me in the game what this looks like. Because you've got one wyvern about 300 feet away,
Okay.
in the air, and then another one about, let's say, 220 feet away, with two people on it currently wrestling.
Well, I
on top
ignore
of it.
that one. He's
Okay.
currently untamable.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say that one's untamable. But the one with the dead body attached to it that's flying in the air.
Well, I'm
How
gonna
does
make.
Kibe the crab on the ground do this?
So I raise my pinchers in the air,
Right? Of course.
unarmed, of course, because trying to promote a feeling of friendliness.
Uh-huh.
I start to bob my eyeballs, which are on stalks, up and down.
Uh-huh.
While
Hypnotically.
yeah.
He goes
So,
all
and I
hypnotoad.
I go very hypnotic, and I clamp like I'm opening and closing pincers like in a rhythm.
Uh-huh.
It's the
Uh-huh.
And
crustacean dance of peace.
I'm just
You
like
see the episode of Futurama?
kind of doing like, I'm doing like air squats. I look very like I look like someone you'd want to approach
Okay.
in the crab community.
So what are you trying to handle this animal, or what are you trying to influence it to do?
To come allow me to get on its back.
All right. Okay, unfortunately, disadvantages don't stack, so you only have to roll with one disadvantage.
This is the crab version of "Come, my lady, come, my lady."
Yeah, so
Roll an animal handling check.
I'm like puffing up my my jacket too.
Right.
I look huge.
Right.
Huge.
Huge.
I haven't heard that song in a long time.
Okay, well I got a 1 and a 2. So
Can I inspire him? Not now. Not now.
Yeah.
Okay.
The wyvern notices him and eats him.
I didn't get the bonus.
The wyvern just screeches out as wyverns
As wyverns do.
Because it sees delicious giant crab.
But yeah, as far as you can tell, no discernible effects.
The wyvern's angry because there's no
But you
butter
feel
sauce.
like it worked.
Yeah. I just at this point I just open my arms embracing, ready for him to come allow me to get. All right.
God, I hope he gets a wyvern out of this.
That's all.
Or eaten by a wyvern.
Oh no, Max, you already went.
Just
right?
imagine your
So is
eyes
that everybody?
bobbing alternatively.
Is that everyone?
Yes.
Everyone.
Yeah, that's
All right.
everybody else from distance.
Let's
Bonus
go.
action dash, and I'm there.
Flint,
Yeah.
give me a athletics check.
Okay. Athletics. 12.
All right. He just kind of shirks you off his back, and you fall back a little bit, but then you grab onto the leather
Saddle
stirrups / straps
thingy.
thing. Yeah. So you're currently hanging off the back of this wyvern as he's flying, and he's currently trying to turn around and figure out a way to jam at you with his spear, but
he's played right into my hand.
Yeah, so he's doing that. The other wyvern he's flying at you guys. He's flying straight at Kibe, but he's kind of moving in like a spiral pattern now.
Playing right in my hand
with this this hobgoblin just kind of like tailing behind. You getting flipped around like a wet towel.
That's because he got his face raped by me and Bear.
At this point, you guys hear a horn. And in the village, you see one guy just blowing his horn. And it looks like he's calling the attention of the other guys. And they definitely see you up on the outside of the village.
Good. Bring it on.
So, yeah, that's it. We'll go next turn.
I would like to go first, please.
Go for it.
Sure.
Go for it.
All right. As I'm holding on to the saddle, and I'm going to reach out with my hand, and I'm going to touch the wyvern wherever I can touch him. I'm going to cast Polymorph.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn him into let me consult my Book of Companions.
A squirrel.
What's CR of 0? What would be funnier, guys? A baboon or a badger? A badger? I can also do a seahorse. No, I haven't seen a seahorse. Wait, can I polymorph things I haven't seen?
You can Well, I don't know.
You have to have C something to polymorph it. I know wild shape you have to have seen it.
Yeah, let's go with sure.
It's a snake.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, you can do it.
Weasel it is. All right. I polymorph him into a weasel.
All right, so I have to beat your spell save?
Yes.
All right. What kind of save is it? Wisdom?
I believe it's wisdom.
Yeah. Let me find the card. I'm gonna say wisdom.
All right.
I think it is wisdom for druids.
Yeah.
All right, and your wisdom is what?
Well, my spell DC is 14.
DC. All right. You say the magic words, and these
God.
Sparkling tendrils of magic just like wrap around the wyvern, and the wyvern tries to shuck it off, and the tendrils blow back, and then immediately come back in, and it gets turned into a weasel, and you and this hobgoblin and the now weasel are just in a free fall.
And then as my bonus action, I would like the wild shape.
Okay.
And let's see, I'm going to turn into not a weasel. I'm going to turn into gotta find a flying creature real quick. A Quetzalcoatlus.
Quetzalcoatl?
Isn't that like a lion god?
You said I saw one.
When?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sure. You saw one.
It's a goddamn pterodactyl.
It's a big ass pterodactyl. Just let it happen.
Wait, what is it?
It's like a pterodactyl.
I thought Quetzalcoatls were like winged serpent things.
That's a consequence.
That's what we're saying.
That thing.
Oh my god. It's the exact same thing, but with a US at the end. All right, that's fine.
Quetzalcoatlus.
Turn into an American winged serpent. All right. So,
Yeah.
I need fan art of the American winged serpent I turned into.
what's everyone else doing? You guys
snake
see
with angel wings and
you guys see the other rider and wyvern just turn into that, and then that
The rider and the wyvern?
No. The rider's still falling. The wyvern turns
Double polymorph. I'm gonna start moving down as quickly as I can towards the
following them.
Well, towards the group of like fighters that are towards other baddies.
Okay.
I'm
gonna let them free fall. I'm pretty sure I got this.
double dashing again.
Okay.
Just towards the city.
Won't the polymorph break when he hits the ground and he just turns back into a wyvern?
Yeah, but then all the extra damage gets put on him.
Nice.
And weasels don't have very much HP.
Yeah.
They don't. Nice.
Baby
Do I
cats
have
one?
Do I have a clear line of sight to any enemies?
You see a falling weasel and rider, and you see the one wyvern that's kind of spiraling towards you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like him to do a perception check to see the weasel because it's a tiny beast.
Before you go shooting anything, give me another.
Did you guys put us up, or are you still moving?
I'm moving towards the village.
Okay. So you still working?
I have halted Barnaby, I think,
Okay.
to take shots.
Do I see the guy that blew the horn?
Yeah, sure.
How far away is he from me?
Within
Roughly.
shooting distance.
Nice. I would like to take a shot at him with TMC.
Okay.
I'm gonna start asking for a lot more stuff because Brian's in a real hand wavy mood.
Okay,
whatever.
We're all gonna die.
I challenge the king for the throne.
Nat 20, baby.
All right.
Hornblower about to
We're gonna
get.
get there. There's gonna be a giant dragon in this village.
So how are we doing crit rolls? It was the roll, and plus max damage for one of the. How was it?
Just roll twice as many dice.
Okay.
And then as you normally would for a crit, not like anymore.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I got you.
All right. And then let's go ahead and count ones as sixes because ones suck.
Yeah. I hope I get a bunch of ones.
All ones.
That's a lot of. This is a lot of d6s, guys.
Your mom's a lot of D6s.
Oh. All right. So 12, 18.
I feel like rolling a lot of low
Just
dice
dashing
would
toward
be
the
an
action.
advantage because you're more
you don't have
likely-
any range.
Yeah.
There's fewer possible numbers, so a 1 or 6 is more
8,
likely on a D6 than it is like a
37,
10. So.
Yeah.
44.
Shut up, Trey.
48 damage.
Sorry for being a nerd on the Nerd Podcast.
Yeah, right.
48.
48 damage
What's your
against
good one?
Hornblower guy.
All right.
So roll 48.
No, that was I rolled 10 d6.
Yeah.
All right. Shot rings out, and you just see him drop from how far away you guys
Yeah.
are. A couple people on the
Describe it
ground try
better.
to scramble away, and some of the other guys, they just bolt in different directions.
And I bonus action reload, and I continue kind of moving towards the village.
Okay.
Situation looks under control. I dash and bonus action dash towards the village.
Okay.
His head just exploded.
Just be aware, y'all are all abandoning me on my quest right now.
Where's Max at? Because Kibe, you've posted up, right? You stopped and you're trying to flag it down.
Oh yeah.
I'm dashing toward the village.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
So feeling a little less sure that my initial animal handling did the job,
Double down.
I doubled down, and
Dozens, you say?
I pull out what has not been seen in the crab village in a long time. It's our master level animal handling. It's you ever had to do like crab walk in elementary school?
Yes.
I did crab walks last night.
Well, there you go. So I do that.
In elementary school.
In an elementary school.
He's promptly kicked out.
And now that we have that on in recording, Brian, you're under arrest.
Nah, you still run for governor.
Why don't you have a seat?
Finally got the crab walking bandit. Anyway, so yeah. So now I'm on all fours, as it were, with my torso towards the sky, doing like a figure 8.
All right. Are you gonna?
Oh, this is straight up animal handling, baby. He's tamed.
Normally, if you were trying the same thing again without changing any of the parameters, it would still be a failure. You wouldn't have to roll. But I guess we'll count it since you're doing the Valdo walk and like swirling your hips and stuff.
You're trying to seduce it.
Can I give him? Am I too far away to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brian's like, no, you cannot
Whatever.
do that.
Whatever.
Like, I'm not that hand wavy today.
So yeah, give me
Just a D8, man.
disadvantage. Give me an animal handling check again.
Okay.
Double nat 20s.
9. Pretty
And you're
good.
trying to what? Seduce it? Or
Trying to mate with it. No. Wait. No, I'm trying to have it not attack me and calmly land in front of me.
Gritz's
yeah.
influence is being felt.
okay.
Have sex with it.
It doesn't respond again. But it still flies straight towards you. You feel like you made eye contact with it in a certain moment, and
Okay.
but you don't see any discernible effects of it changing course or changing its stance or its body movements or anything.
Yeah, I can deal with that.
Triple down.
Anyone else?
You only
Max?
lose if you walk away.
I'm still
right.
still double dashing to the village.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still dashing.
Okay.
Am I
How far? Yeah, how far?
I noticed
out
that
are we?
Kibe has been left behind, and I cancel my bonus action dash, and I try to stay closer to Kibe.
Thank you.
We'll say that on the next round because I've already started their attacks.
All right. How far away am I from the village?
I mean,
far-
you're near one of the buildings. You're just outside of it.
How far am I from everyone else?
Everyone else is in
like the group, because I've been double dashing this
right.
entire time.
You're still a good. What's your max movement speed? Like 80, 160?
Yeah.
3.
Which one?
160. If I'm double dashing, my movement is 30. So I dash twice. So
120. All right. Oh, that's your mount's speed?
I don't know the pig's. I don't know the pig's speed.
We'll say you're like you're ahead of them by 120 feet.
Cool.
You made a full round of movement ahead of them.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
If any of our listeners have any suggestions to how to name a giant boar as my mount, just send them in because I'm blanked out on names.
Baconator.
All right. In a tiny puff of dust, the weasel hits the ground and explodes outward into the wyvern in like a terrible cry of pain as it takes 42 points of damage.
Damn. Nice.
It's almost as much as Elon's crit.
You can only gravity him so hard.
The other guy took as much damage. You see the hobgoblin, he lands right next to him and just splats into the ground.
Nice.
And then the wyvern is going to fly at you, and he's still spiraling. In fact, he's picking up speed.
Nice.
And just at the last second, he rears up and flies just above you. And he looks like he's using the body that's been attached to him as a spinning implement of bludgeoning doom. So he's going to attack you.
Improvise, adapt, and overcome.
This is a metal ass wyvern.
I know, right?
All here is like just
What's your AC?
Am I dry or wet?
You're so wet right now?
Then
What? How?
24.
Because he was like seducing it.
No, it's 16.
All right. Yeah, it hits.
Oh man. We now find out that the rider was actually in control of the wyvern.
He dead now.
That's going to be 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And give me a strength saving throw.
straight to the
Just
dick.
because the velocity, the transfer of kinetic energy
When did a
is so
velociraptor
vast.
come in?
That's a 1.
And
Naturally.
yeah, and Baron, you turn just in time to see Kibe flying head over heel backwards and tumbling and hitting the ground.
Like his face and the dead guy's face made contact.
Yeah.
And
Did
they
they
kissed
kiss?
for a moment.
Yeah. No, the dead guy's face exploded again.
Oh,
Kibe's carapace.
But did their lips touch right before that? That's all I want to know.
Does Kibe have
Yeah.
lips?
First off, do I have a face and do I have a lip?
No, wait. You were on your crab. Like you were crab walking with your crotch
Yeah.
forward, right?
Oh, yeah. I was
No,
feeling-
it was head first into your crotch.
I was balls first.
Yeah, and it launched you. Take another
You don't have lips, but you have balls?
10 points of bludgeoning damage
What?
for flying through the air and landing.
Okay.
Brian's like, you know what? Fuck you especially.
I don't want to do anything interesting.
I turned a dragon into a weasel.
I've seen that before.
Grits on the ground in the village, being the closest one. You notice that they do see you coming. Like a number of them have seen you coming, and you've seen at least 5 or 6 of the raiders pulling people into different buildings, and then just running inside and closing doors behind them. You guys wanted to post up 500 feet away and start shooting.
Man.
I mean, I didn't.
I was going to say, use the word we very liberally.
It was about half.
Let's see.
I mean, I wanted to do that.
The rider that landed with the polymorph one, you see him groggily just trying to struggle to get to his feet.
What? I thought he splattered.
He hit the ground and I didn't.
His bottom half splattered. He's still kind of alive.
Can I message back to everyone? It's like, be careful, they're taking hostages.
Sure.
I do that.
It's your guys' turn. What are you doing?
Time for us.
Where's the closest enemy to me?
Up ahead.
Can I?
He's in the middle of like trying to push. Like he's got an older lady, and he's just kind of dragging her by her cuff. And he's got a little kid by the hair. And he's like pulling them into a nearby building.
How far away from them am I?
You were flying up in the air, or you said you're following down.
Yeah, I was going down as quickly as I could. I wanted to get close to the people at the ground.
All right. You
My
at
movement
least
speed is
100.
80.
I was gonna say at least 150 or so feet away. Because Grits was up ahead with everybody. You followed the Wyvern Rider straight down.
Yeah.
And he was closing in the distance towards the other guys, away from the village.
All right.
The closest guy to me is holding. I cast hold person on him.
Okay. And what's your spell save DC?
Spell save is 15.
All right. He stops moving, and like you can see the older woman's able to wrench free from his grasp, but the little kid, her hair is just stuck in his hands. It's just locked down, and she's trying to pull away, and she can't.
I start walking up to him and get ready for my next turn because I'm gonna stab him.
Okay.
I move down at 160 feet.
Sure. I mean, you close in, and the Wyvern is right there, still trying to regain its breath.
Can I reach
the other guy?
Could I reach the Wyvern this turn?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh,
bonus action.
Did you dash?
Well, I want to stay. I want to stay at least.
If you dash, take that number you gave me and cut it in half.
Yeah. I want to stay at least 30 feet away from him.
Okay.
Unless I can.
It would still be your dash, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would prepare the dodge action for my bonus.
Okay.
By the way.
Do I have a clear shot to any enemies?
Not from here, because now the downhill move was kind of like it's starting to level out.
Okay.
And there's buildings and like rocks and formations and stuff in the way.
I attach
It's bonus action.
TMC
Part
in
of
my
a cunning
bag, and
action.
then I dash to the village.
Is it not?
To get to finish
You're dashing
closing.
into the village?
Yeah, to finish, closing in and get with everybody else.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought dodge. I was just informed that dodge is not part of the cunning action.
Double check me on that just to make sure, but I don't have that written down on my sheet, and if I can, I want to write it down.
Dodge is part of the cunning action, isn't it?
I didn't think it was.
Dive.
No, it's not, because rogues get uncanny dodge and evasion. They don't get dodge as the cunning action.
Cool. Then never mind what I said. Thanks for dooming us again, Aaron.
Sorry.
Son of a bitch.
What are you guys doing?
I am dashing toward the village. About how far out am I after my dash?
After the
So
dash,
far.
you just brushed past Elon, which is still, I don't know, like you're near buildings now. You don't see anybody, but you're like getting into the village.
Wouldn't he be further? No, he stayed the blessed. Never mind.
Yep.
Right.
I want to message using our mental connection. Kibay be like, Kibay, what are you doing back here? As he flies through the air.
I say, help me tame this beast.
All right, and then I let Kibay do whatever he's going to do, and then I follow up.
Okay.
After I land,
Yeah.
I pull out the 6 inches of centaur beef jerky penis. I have in my pouch. And knowing that this is going well, because the animal has not attacked me directly.
Right. Yeah, it makes sense.
It's logical.
I tame him again.
Okay.
With food.
What are you doing with the centaur penis?
I'm like,
paint me a scene.
all right, so
Helicoptering it right to his mouth.
I've pulled out my penis. No,
that one's been sitting there for like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Continue.
as has the penis. The centaur penis.
Yes.
And my penis.
All the penises.
All right, so let's see. I pull out a platter that I had stowed away and kind of arranging said penis on the platter and kind of like wafting it. And at this point, I've tied a little braided cord around my head.
With the penis?
No, just I had one.
Oh, okay.
I just had one. So kind of looking a little bit more like a fine cuisine he'd want to eat.
Roll for garnish.
Can I roll for garnish?
You can give me another animal handling check. Is that what you're trying? You're still trying to?
Oh yeah.
Handle this.
There's one thing I know about wyverns: they cannot resist the smell of centaur penis.
That's you know what I remember reading that in grade school.
So with advantage.
Yeah, well, you know what? Let's give you advantage on that. It's going to cancel out the disadvantage. So just give me a straight roll.
Hey, that's a win.
5%.
That'll be my third one of the night.
Is it the same die?
No, it's between
Spend two different dice.
Throw them both away.
Use this.
You
that
you
one.
wave as you do this ritualistic dance of seduction. The wyvern, whose back was to you because it flew right past you, it arches its neck and looks back over its shoulder, and you see its nostrils flare out. You know, obviously it caught a whiff of the centaur penis.
Obviously.
And it just starts flapping its wings harder, but it continues on in the direction it was going.
It's going to slow down.
Wait, it didn't turn around?
It did not.
How far did it get?
I mean, on its turn, it got, what's its speed? Like 80 feet.
Okay. All right. Well,
You did say that was a 1, right?
that was a 1.
Yep.
You weren't swinging that centaur penis.
But it did notice the smell. It
Okay.
definitely caught the scent. You noticed that.
We'll continue this.
I'm going to take a shot at it.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
yep, you screwed me.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going to have faith in me.
It's a taming shot.
Yes. It's a...
Shoot for friendship.
I'm going to try to do
That's how Dick
a
Cheney's
trip attack
works.
so that it crashes to the ground and we can go befriend it.
Dick Cheney shoots all his
Attack,
friends.
so it falls in love with you.
And that's going to be a natural 20.
All right.
I will say the last time someone knocked me to the ground, I married them. And it was a dude. I wasn't even gay. So.
So
And that's how
That
me and
is
Blake
going to
came to live
be-
together.
What's the strength save?
it is
Roll
going to be a trip
23.
attack of strength saving throw against a 15.
23.
So it fails.
So we should-
You shot it, and it catches the leg of the previous rider and shatters it, and so the body falls off, and it just
Gotcha. But he still takes like a critical attack to the
it's still
to the
it's still
shot.
gonna take damage.
Gotcha. And so he's taken damage already? Is that a true statement?
Correct.
From what?
I'm asking.
No,
wyvern?
No, the wyvern has not.
The rider got hit. No, he did not.
Gotcha. Okay. So, and the dead body is an ally, so I get sneak attack, right?
Dead body flew off.
Dang. But it would have been.
Nope.
No.
All
The
right.
dead body was a weapon.
A dead enemy is your best friend.
If you're a necromancer.
So,
then they're your family.
all right. The way we're doing
Only
criticals
the
is
very
roll double damage and ones
roll
are
double
and ones
dice.
are max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For that,
Okay.
whatever that dice is.
So that's going to be 2d12s and 2d8s because combat superiority gives me a d8 on it.
Right.
Yay!
All ones.
No,
14,
They're all
18, 21, 25 damage to this
Okay.
wyvern.
Yeah.
Wyvern.
You pierce its hide, and you see the laser streak out and shoot right through it. And it screams out in pain, but it's a pretty big, beefy, large dragon type character, so it tanks it and keeps flying.
Keeps flying.
Mm-hmm.
Kibe. I'm sorry, I tried.
Was that everyone's? Did everyone go this
Appreciate
round?
your effort.
Yes.
And then I
Alright.
point at the other dragon.
There's
Alright.
another one.
Um,
There's another dragon? I haven't taken my second attack.
Yeah, you can still take a second attack.
There's another dragon?
There was 2 wyverns, and one is on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
not having a very good day.
Not having.
yes.
Wait, he's on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's
Where
go
have you
get
been
him.
this fight?
Right?
He was a fucking weasel.
Kibe with me, and then
Oh yeah, we like to use our dash action.
yeah.
Okay.
I use my bonus action to dash towards this other wyvern.
Okay. All right. Did you still want to take a shot?
No,
Okay.
unless there's a person,
I mean,
There is a person.
I shoot him.
He was the one that was standing up.
He's just gonna rush over there and just shoot him in the face.
I don't need that man.
All right.
Yeah, you
go
did.
ahead and.
Wait. Do we need him?
No, we don't need
Shoot
it.
We don't need him. I shoot him.
Shoot someone.
I was
You
about to
keep
say,
telling me you're going to do it.
you can shoot the wyvern that you gave up on.
Just shoot the hobgoblin.
That's going to be a 16 to hit him.
Bless.
And I'm blessed, so that's going to be a 17.
Okay. It hits.
All right. And he takes 15 damage.
All right,
Nice.
Just as he's finished
Radiantly.
getting up, you canoe his head and it just splatters across the wyvern's face, and the wyvern's just like,
Good. I go to be its new master.
all right. Well,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
do I make the save at the end of my turn or at the beginning?
At the
or hold? Okay. The rest of the guys. Are in those buildings, and then the wyvern. You shot the guy, and he sees you, so he's a wild beast. He's just gonna kind of hop skip. He's not flying really. He's just like skipping along the ground, and he's gonna attack you.
Good. He's falling right into my hands.
18.
Towards my AC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Towards my AC.
Wait, I'm blessed, so.
That doesn't.
So yeah.
Doesn't is bless a cantrip, or how long does it last?
Concentration.
Oh, it's his
spell.
concentration. Gotcha.
1 minute, and
Okay.
this is like we've had 3 turns of it.
And I roll a d4
Gotcha.
against attack rolls, right?
No,
No.
All right, well, that
You
hits.
can, but it's
All right.
added to
if it
their
was a
attack.
saving throw, then yeah.
So,
Yeah, he's just gonna claw at you.
all right.
So
Rawr,
it's gonna
even.
be okay.
Bear's dead.
Well,
What happens when you have advantage and you crit on both?
That's double crit. You roll 4 times as many die.
Do you extra d6?
The wyvern
25
fucks him
damage from 2 claw attacks.
Yeah?
Cow.
up. Oh, that's not
As he just kind of tears into you. Give me an animal handling roll.
Oh, I'm good at these.
Yeah.
That one.
This is to avoid getting shucked off by Barnaby.
Oh, 18.
18. All right, and then give me a second one for the second attack.
26.
All right. Yeah, you
Nice.
stay steady.
Yeah, me and Barnaby are close.
butt
Too
fucking
close.
Literally touching at this moment.
He was in melee range of you, and he's trying to take off.
No, does
so
he
he's
hurt
trying to
Barnaby?
Fly away. What?
Did he hurt Barnaby?
No, he slashed you twice.
Okay.
You want some more?
But wait,
slashes?
he's taken off?
Yeah.
Can
He
I
can fly.
can I like jump and like
You can do an attack.
No, I can't. I already used my action.
Your reaction?
Wait, can I?
Oh my god! I just said that. I literally just said you can take an attack.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's pulling away from you.
I'd like to
so you can use a
grapple
reaction.
him.
All right, you can try to grab him.
All right.
This is it.
This
Roll
is
with
it.
disadvantage.
This is it.
It's more than twice your size.
He's got a saddle on him though.
I
Aha!
also got blessed. This overconfidence
This is your athletics
how
check?
we died in the first season.
Athletics.
Disadvantage, you said,
Yeah.
Just shreds, you said.
and then blessed.
Did you bring your James McMahon sheet? I mean, there's a chance he could be in this universe too.
So what do I add to that?
Athletics? Strength.
No, like grapple is just athletics.
Yes.
Okay, so that is going to be
Now, we all know those crows hunted him down and murdered him.
12.
Yeah.
12.
You see the saddle, so you
sleep
grab on and you get wrenched from your saddle, but then your grip slips as you, or no, you pull the saddle free off of him, and you just tumble on the ground. You don't take any damage or anything, but you just fall.
Free saddle though.
How close am I?
I mean, not in grabbing range.
So close.
Am I in crabbing range?
Yeah. What's the feet on it? It's like 30. I mean, it's
like
at this
30.
point, it's already gotten like 30 feet off the ground.
Universe has never wanted me to have a dragon less than at this
It's
moment.
your turn, by the way, guys.
Oh, it's our turn.
All right, this Wyvern.
Know what I'm doing.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Sure. All right, this Wyvern. Is he like about 30 feet away from me?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna dive attack him.
Knock him
He
back.
was flying.
Knock him back down to the ground.
The wyvern was flying up, so it's all right. Yeah, go ahead.
The tips will touch.
Knock him back down to the ground.
All right. That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
All right.
This is Quetzalcoatlus damage. Which is how much?
It's a dive attack. So it's a bite attack, which is 3d6 plus 2.
Okay.
And it is a, since it was a dive attack, I moved at least 30 feet towards the
Right.
target. It's an extra 3d6 damage.
Nice. Okay.
Nice. To shreds, you.
To the ground.
Oh,
Keep
he's
saying
going to
that.
the ground in pieces.
22 damage.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna try to trip him again.
He's probably dead.
No.
And then I bravely run away.
Fly away, or you run away, like you land on the ground and run.
No, I fly away.
Did your gun not have a load count?
It does up to 8.
Okay.
So I've been keeping track of it. I've shot 4 so far.
Gotcha.
Yep.
You said how much damage? 20.
22 damage.
Okay.
And then I fly like
An eagle.
I fly like
thinking that.
just at no, like a Quetzalcoatlus.
And you fly? Where do you fly to?
Just
Up?
away,
Okay.
out of range.
Well, as you fly away, he's going to take a bite at you.
The Quetzalcoatl does not
does
provoke
that
opportunity
fly by?
attack. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. He bites at you and misses
Bait and switch.
immediately. What is everyone else doing?
I am walking up to this guy who is. Oh. Nah, man, you missed the trigger.
What's your spell save DC?
15.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna stab him with my life stealing dagger.
Okay.
If he's still paralyzed, that can automatically count as a crit.
Yeah.
Nice. I noticed those two pass me and go to the other wyvern.
Yeah. I thought you were closing in on the.
I was closing in on the village, but
Okay.
they're kind of like headed that way.
No, that's going on behind you.
That's going on behind me? Yeah. Okay. Do I see any enemies out in the open, like in front of me, like in the village?
No, at this point, people have all started to take cover.
Okay. I'm going to like survey the area and look around. Do I see any other enemies, like kind of back towards where they are?
Towards them? Nope.
Nope. Okay.
You see the two wyverns. The one that originally flew away and hit Kibe, he's just kept flying.
He's booking it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 42 damage to the paralyzed guy.
Okay.
And I
Yeah,
get.
you just walk up and you just slowly stab it into his shoulder, and yeah.
Can I stab it like right into his eye?
Oh yeah, sure.
I just want to just slowly just work the blade in and
Yeah.
just pull it right back out.
The little girl screams out in horror, and she's fighting even harder to get away now. She's like kicking it at both of you. Like she.
Can I have free action like cut her hair loose?
Yeah, sure.
I do that.
All right.
Cool. She saw you murder a guy and then take a swipe at her with your knife. Yeah, that's real great.
Great.
Good PR, man. Great.
Dawnguard.
Whatever, man.
Can I go
I'm
up
not here to make friends.
to
Here to save lives.
the guy that blew the horn and search his person for valuables and documentation?
What happened?
There's still a fight. We're not done.
Well, yeah, but I'm waiting for you guys to get over here so we can
Start
deal
building a
with people in
fire
the
and make
houses.
camp for the evening.
He might have documentation.
Time out. I see nothing
be
wrong
with
with.
you.
I see nothing wrong with
that-
him
I should
looting
be
in the
with you.
middle of
I
this.
mean, we can go check.
fact, I
'cause
approve.
He might have like orders that might tell us like what's going on. It might give us some something to
Some
like
insight.
leverage, some insight, but also like maybe we can use it as like a bargaining chip for the people that have hostages.
Do whatever you're doing.
Give me an investigation check.
I got stuff to do.
Okay. You got stuff to do.
I got stuff to do.
Blessed. Wait, are we still
Might
blessed?
potentially die.
Yes, you are still blessed.
That is investigation 19.
Yeah, you find a horn for one.
Okay, I definitely keep
you find a scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
You find some gold coins, a little coin purse of gold coins.
Mm-hmm.
You don't find any documents or anything. He didn't have a briefcase.
No,
of any kind.
Any like tattoos or like like
oh yeah, he's got plenty of tattoos.
Anything?
Aren't they furry?
This guy is not a hobgoblin.
Oh.
The guy that you shot was actually a dragonborn. And he had red scales. And he also had like ringlets on his lizard dread things, and there's all kinds of tattoos and stuff on there.
Interesting. You
do notice there is a unique tattoo on his arm, and it's just like 5 dragon heads in a circle.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, not a tattoo. It's a brand.
A brand. Does this
What brand?
look like anything that
just
you are familiar with?
Supreme.
Nike.
Max. Just do it.
What?
Do I recognize it?
Give me a religion check.
All right.
I feel like
This isn't action or anything.
I
This
feel like he would just know it.
Yeah. I feel like he should know.
why? Because he's a human
12.
paladin.
No, because he wears his Bahamut.
And
I mean, if you go to
got a
church, you know
12.
what the devil is.
Don't you know that if you work for Bahamut, you learn all cult sigils?
you do recognize it's related to Tiamat, but you don't know this particular symbol.
Okay.
All right. I relay that information.
All right.
All right.
So around where I'm at,
Yeah.
we've been dashing into this village and we caught up with the horn guy.
Yeah.
Do I see like where Grits is and his paralyzed victim? And do I see like the nearest house where someone ducked in?
Yeah, you guys see.
You see me just traumatize a small child.
You did see that. You see the very large like common house area. That's over off and to the right. And you know of at least 2 of the buildings that you saw people duck into, and that's probably the common house is going to be to the north of directly where you're at, and then 2 of the other buildings are going to be south and southwest. And then there's various other buildings, and you hear like some screaming and stuff, and still going on. Like it's still a very hectic pillaging scene that you're in the middle of.
All right. So I go up to the door of like the closest house where I've seen cultists go in.
Yeah.
And like I don't open the door. I just ready myself and I'm like, guys, like on me, let's group up on these guys.
Okay.
I use my bonus action to dash over to him.
Okay. You dash 15 feet. But really fast. Like you're just like
Like as soon as he says,
right
I'm
there.
like,
As soon as you cut the girl's hair, you're like, I'm out.
You like
she
chop your
completely,
feet so fast.
misses her reaction attack to kick you in the shin. So fast.
so fast.
So, do you want to go, Andrew, or did you already go?
I searched the. I don't know if that counts as my turn, but
Yeah.
I searched. Okay,
You
that's
rifled
fine.
through his stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Rifed.
So,
Rife?
You can
Rife?
like move up
Sure.
to the door
Yeah,
where I'm at.
I'll move over to where Max is, and I'll ready my daggers.
so Kibe and I.
Yeah, I quickly do a mental shout out to Max. Hey, catch a dragon.
I have no idea, man. I've never tried.
Okay, thanks.
All right. So,
I was just gonna say, currently I look like you ever seen like a frantic French chef? I just have this platter of centaur penis and my
I'm gonna raise my hand on that one. Where'd the platter come from?
No, you didn't comment on it before, so it's there. You can't go back. That's how I presented
You didn't say no, therefore it exists.
That's how I presented this horse penis the first time.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I completely missed that part. I thought you were just helicopter. Helicopter.
That was boy. That was boy.
That's why he messed up.
That's just Grits. Grits is helicoptering. Going into the middle.
That's why the little girl's scared, not because he stabbed the guy.
That poor little girl.
Hi, Roy Moore.
Yeah. Wah, wah.
It'll come back 30 years later.
So. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So
Grits is running.
yeah,
for
so I'm just like running platter first, and like my kimono's like flapping in the breeze behind me. I just look frantic. I'm trying to get to the other wyvern.
Yeah, where is this wyvern? Is he still 30
fine.
feet up? So Trey, when he attacked him, didn't knock him down any?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try.
I just came in and bit him.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try and knock him down, right?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to take a shot at him.
Can you do non-lethal laser damage?
And then I'm going to bless it. It's going to be a 17 plus 9.
Okay.
So 26.
Yep, it hits.
All right. And then I'm going to push. Lie about it, Andrew. So against a 15, I do a trip attack
Right,
to knock
no,
him down.
It resists it.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Rolled a
Dang.
23 total.
Was he within 15 feet of me?
No, you established, you did, that it was about 30 feet away. Not me. I didn't even have to say it this
All
time.
right.
But was it 30 feet?
Be
like
present.
15 feet?
Be present.
In the words of the great Brittany Brain, be where you are.
18
Shut up, Andrew.
radiant damage.
18 radiant?
Radiant.
Sure.
Radiant or irradiant? Because those are two different things.
You clip its wing just a little bit, shoots a hole right through the leathery mass of a wing, and he's still doing his wyvern thing, snarling out in pain every time he gets hit.
It's like, God damn it. I wish they would just kill me.
So I'm not sure. Can I do 2 superiority maneuvers in one turn, or is that
It's
like
whenever you
limited?
attack, I think.
So it's not limited? Because
I mean, it's limited by your dice.
I feel like I have another dice, but I initially thought that it was limited to 1 per turn. But I'm not sure if that's true.
superiority.
I don't know.
Man, just fucking do it.
Just go ahead and do it.
All right, I'm gonna do another tripping attack.
We'll just
Yes.
backtrack on it
knocking
later
this
if
guy
we have
down,
to.
and we're going to do this.
We will ride into the city on a wyvern.
It might not be alive. We'll ride into
It'll
it.
be tougher if it's dead, but we'll do it.
Does a 20 hit it?
Yes, it does.
All right,
Well, if you
this
knock
is
it out, I can
another
heal it.
trip attack to knock it down to the ground.
All right. You clip its other wing, and now it's got 2 massive holes in its wing, and it's very hard to fly. And as it struggles to figure out how to fly with these massive holes in its wings, it tumbles towards the ground.
5 plus 4,
You get to
9 damage.
You get to
9
ride this
radiant
wyvern and
damage.
it's not going to be able to fly.
And
Permanently crippled.
I messaged to Kibe.
Does it die?
You messaged him what?
A message to Kibe is just like, now's your chance. Get on top of the beast.
I definitely will.
All right, it dive bombs. It just spirals. Boom! Slams into the ground, and in a plume of red dust and dirt, it hits the ground, and I mean, it's still clawing and struggling. You doing anything? You running up to it?
I run up to it, put the centaur dick right in its face, and jump on its back.
All right. You shove.
Got it.
You shove the dick in its face. And, it panicked in full panic mode is trying to fight you off, but it just can't. You overpower it. And
Just like Judge Roy Moore.
oh god. You
Allegedly.
you straddle the beast, and as you attempt to, I don't know,
I don't know what the hell.
Struggle snuggle.
Snuggle, snuggle.
as you straddle it, you feel its last dying breath just kind of out of its body.
As it gargles on some centaur dick.
It seems like the fall, the impact, may have done just enough damage to have killed it.
Okay, I would like to attempt to
Stabilize it. Stabilize it.
the beast.
It has to roll 3 death saves, Brian.
It doesn't. Yeah, sure. How does it look like? How are you stabilizing it?
With your your crab claws?
Yeah, I'm just kind of I took the little headband thing off and I like tied it around one of its stumpy legs, trying to staunch some of the bleeding.
No, it has rather majestic, like powerful legs.
I mean,
2 of them, yeah, because it's a wyvern.
that's what I think I said that.
Oh, okay.
The big, powerful, bestial leg.
All right, so you make a tourniquet,
I make a tourniquet,
right?
and
No
then
visible wound, but just a tourniquet.
no, the leg is fine. But it's also, we need the blood flow to other parts of the body. The leg doesn't need the blood. So, you've obviously never saved a wyvern before. But okay, and so I'm just kind of like soothing it. I'm saying nice things about it and its family.
Right.
Complimenting its scales. You know, all those things that might make you want to hold on to life.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna ride you so hard.
We're just going to hold on to that one. Anyone else doing anything?
Did I already go? Did I already go this turn?
This turn you did not.
Oh, all right.
I think. I don't know.
What's left? Is anything still outside?
A village full of people who are being pillaged.
Like, what's left outside? Is
Outside the village? Nothing. Oh, you do see one wyvern in the distance, just kind of like a dot in the sky at this point.
Daddy needs a new mount.
Get it? Nah, he'll be all right. So there's no one left in the village that's not outside.
Yeah, there's a couple people. I mean, there's people tending to wounds. There's people that are presumably dead bodies. There's like random orphans running around screaming bloody murder.
Okay, but all the bad guys have like holed up in a building or two, right?
Yeah, you don't see any bad, like obviously bad guys standing around.
All right, I'm gonna drop wild shape and I'm going to go. I'm pretty sure I can do cure wounds. I'm gonna cast cure wounds on one of these injured folks.
How's that 60-foot drop?
Huh?
Weren't you flying in the air above the?
I was like 30 feet. I go to the ground and then I drop. I mean, we can get real specific about what the actual stats of a Blu-ray are if you want. Cast cure wounds on myself as I drop 30 feet. Yeah, whoever's close to me and injured, I go cast cure wounds on them.
I think that's me.
It's also the wyvern, and it's
the wyvern.
The wyvern's
Yes!
dead. Yeah, you can, as a druid, you clearly see. You know, you've seen animals all your life. You clearly see it's dead.
All right, I won't cast speak with animals then.
It's almost as if God will prevent it from coming back.
That was the ground that killed it, not me. Yeah, Kibe and Baron are next to you.
Is there a villager nearby?
Yeah, screw the.
No, you guys are
quite
still like a
injured.
turn or two away.
You see deep gashes left by the claws of the wyvern in my side, and you feel a need in your heart.
You also see a crack.
No, I'm just telling you.
You see a crack in Kibe's carapace around his crotch too, because he took a pretty.
Okay, I go up to
blow there.
Kibe and I take my hands and I clap them together.
Mr. Miyagi.
That spot down.
And I'm Mr. Miyagi's crotch.
Yeah, you can see it pretty well because I'm still straddling the wyvern.
Nice.
I just put my hand between you and the wyvern. You get 1d8 plus 6.
All right. Do I roll the dice?
9
All right.
There it is.
to your crotch.
9 crotch points. Thank you.
I think that means you have a boner.
Yeah. Got a
Doesn't
raging
he
purple
always?
heart on.
I guess I'm just gonna wait. We're in a hostage situation now, right?
We're still in
Maybe.
initiative.
Yes, we are.
I mean, there's going to be an ebb and flow, a back and forth. So
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do to
we'll call
save
it by
this?
ear.
Is there, Brian? Just
What?
be real with me. Is there anything
What?
I can do to save this wyvern?
You can
With
what
all
are you
my
going to try?
with with my superior
You
ranger
let me know
skills.
what you're gonna try. What does it look like? How does Baron look saving this wyvern?
Looks
What's
like
he doing?
it looks like it's struggling to breathe, and
Oh, it stopped breathing.
I would like to lift its wing and
Like
get
he's
under
suffering
it.
from a bad case of dead as hell.
Dead as hell.
Bad case of dead as hell.
I lift up its wing, and I'm pushing on its chest and releasing it. And I'm CPRing it.
Okay.
Do you give it mouth to mouth? That's really the part that really
Say
gets
yes.
in there.
I cast hold person on
I
Baron.
do a medicine check. I do a medicine check on him.
All right, sure. Give me
you
a
do
medicine
it.
check roll.
I've already spent my action.
18.
Yeah, you're able to pump its chest and attempt. You remove the centaur dick from his mouth and attempt to CPR.
Clear the airway.
This dragon,
Very important.
this wyvern mouth is easily the size of your head, but you somehow form a seal with your hands. And you see the air pumping in through its neck and its lungs and pumping out.
Somehow your lungs can fill his.
And you're able to, with finality, determine that it is completely 100% dead. It's gone.
A very serious case of dead as
Did
hell.
make a very nice wyvern like bagpipe.
You hear all the gas you just pumped into him.
I
escape through the other
apologize.
end.
I apologize to Kibe that I may have been overzealous.
I said, that's okay. I feel like we were this close.
We were almost there.
If it wasn't for your 3 ones.
I would like to.
That's true. That kind of
Where's the
screwed
close, how close is the closest villager to me?
you.
Closest
Close
big
enough.
Guy. All right. I grab them. I don't grab them aggressively, but I just kind of grab them by the shoulders, and I'm like, all right, where are the rest of the raiders?
It's actually the lady that Grits left behind.
The old lady or the young girl?
The old lady. The young girl ran away. She's probably hiding in a bush or a ditch somewhere.
She did. Hiding.
She's panicked, man. The lady, she just rips away from your grasp. She's like, "Who are you people?"
We're here to help. Where are the bad guys?
I don't know.
Dawn
I've
Gaurd?
lost everything. She's just like frantically looking around and like,
All right. I resist the urge to smack her. And then I just, like, did anyone see where they went? Just asking the group.
at this
we
point,
see
Max
where
and
they go?
Elon are just posted up outside a house, pointing at this house they've been
Oh,
standing
we're
by.
about to swat somebody?
Yeah, we were about to.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
there too.
We
I respond with,
yeah.
I don't know. I've lost everything.
My hopes, but
I just healed your crotch. You're fine.
You didn't
Hey,
hear the hole
could
in
you-
my heart.
Could you heal some of my crotch? Because like I'm feeling pretty low on health.
Don't you have like a bunch of healing potions, rich kid?
Can I get a
Rich kid. I think Baron just wants you to touch his crotch.
No,
No?
no,
Wasn't sure if you're saying no to him.
I don't have any.
I say, all right, hold out your finger.
I hold out my hand.
And I ET him some heals.
Nice.
As what? Didn't you just use your action to heal Kibe?
We're out of
standing
we're out of
around.
initiative.
Oh, we're out?
We're out of.
Oh.
Yeah.
You get 7.
But I mean, time is ticking because
Right.
there are hostages and whatnot in this village.
Yeah.
Buildings are burning down.
I
People
run
are
up real
losing their
quick and
stuff.
Thank you, Shrimp.
I tap Baron right in the nuts and give him a cure wounds.
So like he taps me in the nuts and like I orgasm or something.
It feels really good. the confusion and the mix of emotion that you feel overwhelms you.
It's like it should have hurt, but
Right.
it really didn't.
Yeah. You look at after
take
this,
one
you look at
damage,
Grits in a new light.
I give him a wink when I do it, and you get 12 hit points back.
That's what I'm talking about.
-1 for the nut shot.
No, it was gentle. And then I was like, Elon, can I borrow your loud maker? Whatever you call it.
It's attached to me.
All right, well then can you use it and warn the bandits that if they don't let the hostages go, we're just going to murder them?
Yeah, I can do that.
Guys, I got an idea. I want to try something.
Yeah,
Tell us more.
Let's have an idea.
Shrimp.
I had an idea.
Yeah? What's that?
No, it's gone now.
But you want me to try something?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to hear it first. What are you thinking?
Well, just make a deal with them.
Set the house on fire? What are you talking about?
Whoa.
I got it. Don't worry about it. I just turn away from Baron and I call into the house and I say, all right, look, whoever your leader is, he's going to die. But the rest of you guys, if you bring a hostage out, we'll let you go.
You hear a voice call out. It says, we're all going to die someday.
Yeah, but it don't got to be today.
Yeah, but you can die really, really nicely in like your home with people who you care about, or I can violently murder you here and now.
Says, a glorious death awaits us all. Tiamat, take us.
Can I look in the window and can I see him?
Nope. Windows are boarded up.
I yell out, I used to be a follower of Tiamat. The only way for Tiamat to take you is if you take your own life. I try to persuade them.
Right. Give me a deception.
Roll for suicide.
Roll. But like, that's pretty heavy to open up with. That's going to be a disadvantage.
Well, am I still blessed?
It's a serious cold open.
Yeah.
Am I still blessed?
Let's see how this works.
Well, if we're out of initiative,
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, okay.
I look at Eli. I'm like, it's a good bluff. That's a good bluff. And I give him
Bold move, Cotton.
Is that a D6?
It's a D8.
And that's where we all died. Just kidding, we didn't die, but our soundboard decided to. So it decided that the last 5 minutes of this episode wouldn't be recorded. So now I'm recording a plug to stick on the end here for you guys. I'm Andrew Danon, obviously. I'm the sound guy, so it's kind of my responsibility to try and fix this stuff. So anyway, what happened is I tried to, convince that guy to kill himself as a follower of Tiamat. That's what Tiamat would expect. But he didn't believe that I was a follower of Tiamat because I'm a robot, and Tiamat doesn't believe in robots. So I don't know how he knew I was a robot, but we'll find out later, I guess. Anyway. So we did have some announcements we wanted to hand out to you guys. The first, we wanted to give a shout out to Sean. He sent in some amazing fan art of Blu-ray, which is the picture for this episode on Podbean, and you can also find that on our Instagram account. It looks pretty amazing, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty awesome. Also, we got some fan mail from Loogie07. He says, "Hey, guys, just wanted to say hi. I just got a raise today at work. Woot! And first thing I did was sign up for your Patreon. So glad to support what you do. Thanks for the hours of laughs and making work not completely mind-numbing. P.S. You're my first patron pledge ever. Looks like you popped my patron cherry. Woohoo! Thanks, Loogie. We really appreciate it. And while we're talking about Patreons, I want to say a big thank you and a big thank you from the guys to Tarken, Ghost of Timmy the Mute, for his contributions every month. He is amazing. If you'd like to join the ranks of Loogie and Tarken, check out the episode description below. We have a link to our Patreon page. Check that out and join us. That money helps us with our operating costs and helps us with beer, and really just helps us get the podcast put together and out for you guys. Also, we have a winner for our North Foundry dice giveaway. Grace D, you are the winner of this fantastic dice set. You probably already actually have an email. So get back in touch with us so we can get your shipping information so we can get that out to you. Anyway, as always, thank you for listening, everybody. And on behalf of the Bards Nobles crew, we hope to see you guys soon. We hope to hear from you. Take care.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!